We live in a time of unprecedented prosperity. Technology and the market have delivered abundance to billions. But we face multiple serious issues and one evolutionary opportunity. Humankind has reached a climatic point in its history where we will transcend war or we will destroy the life-giving properties of our planet. Even the global power elite, who control most of the world's resources, realize humanity is destroying its home. They are hatching wild ideas, like the colonization of Mars, while they build survival bunkers in remote locations. The Pentagon, an organisation that has been fighting wars its whole existence, thinks global warming is the most serious issue facing humanity. Insurance companies worldwide have witnessed a massive increase in unusual weather events, now the norm, as policies skyrocket. So-called acts of God, like droughts, fires, floods, irregular monsoons, rising oceans, species extinctions, and planetary warming. Nuclear annihilation and eco-catastrophe compete with each other for which will be the first to destroy life on Earth. The doomsday clock has moved to 89 seconds before midnight because the response time to a nuclear attack is now measured in minutes, not hours, and soon mere seconds. That is why we are taking humans out of the decision-making chain and replacing them with artificial intelligence. A mistake in machine thinking of perception or evaluation may now be why we destroy ourselves. Or will we make our planet unfit for human life through the use of coal, oil and gas? There is a scientific consensus that climate change is happening and is primarily caused by people. 97 to 99% of scientists agree. That's a scientific consensus. It's about the same level of certainty as medical researchers who know that smoking causes cancer. Unfortunately, Western spin doctors have sold their souls in an attempt to convince the public that the scientists are lying. They call people who love the planet conspiracy theorists, which is a brilliant example of doublespeak. The spin doctors themselves are a part of a conspiracy to protect profit, even if it costs the Earth. Western media protects big business by creating uncertainty about global warming. They know they cannot debate facts. Instead, they muddy the waters with their spin doctor tricks. Since the start of the Industrial Revolution, humans have pumped around 2,500 billion tonnes of CO2 into the atmosphere, and more than half of these emissions have occurred in the last 30 years. I don't know why it is so hard for some people to imagine that this is going to have an impact. If you speak to those who live near glaciers, they will tell you they are receding, and the people living in once thriving farming communities will tell you of drought, and those who live on islands will tell you their homes are disappearing into the sea. We cannot thrive without a healthy ecosystem, just like without personal health, there is no enjoyment of life. It does not matter how rich you are if you have a terrible illness. Long-term prosperity is linked to sustainability. Abundance and sustainability are forever linked, two sides of one coin. The opportunity before us during this time of multiple crises is to create an enduring peace based on mutual respect and trust. But to do this, we will need a plan. These times may well be remembered as a great turning, the beginning of a human consciousness that transcends religious, ethnic, economic and political differences, ever striving for unification of the world. For those with the eyes to see, we are witnessing the birth of a planetary civilization, the falling away of the old structures and the birthing of the new. Escape to Mars or a doomsday bunker is not a plan, but the people's petition is. We have spent many years perfecting this plan, which I will now communicate in depth as well as our goals.